Hey everybody, I'm back with another review, and today I'm going to take a look at the 3-part Kabaya toy model / kit of Fortress Maximus. And there are the 3 boxes that make up his various pieces. They're coming in different sets here. As you can see, you get like a leg and part of a chest and a little wind charger. Quick look at the box here. Now I'll just say right now I got a new light, so I'm trying it out. Everything in the camera looks kind of bluish tinted, so hopefully that can be color corrected, or it's not going to come out in the actual video. If it does, I apologize. Like I said, we're always in a constant state of experimentation here. Here's the second one, which is the other leg and one of the arm ramps, and it looks like an arm and a little Cerebros. Look over the box here real quick. Showing all his different modes, and of course his sword. And then the last one here. Just funny because every one I look at looks like it's a leg, because it looks like more leg, but I'm going to assume that these don't all match, or they're the same pictures on every kit. So we'll go ahead and we'll take a look here. I guess we'll start with the one I have. Looks like there's just a tear here. I don't know how much assembly there are on one of these. I've never actually owned a Kabaya before. Okay, that's kind of interesting. I don't know if it'll show up or not, but there's actual instructions on the inside of the box. I guess I'm supposed to take the box apart to get my instructions. Candy. Pieces. Alright, looks like this one is the one that also comes with Power Glide. Let's get this opened up here. Get the pieces out and take a look. There we go. It's like some stickers. The spring, because some of these do have like a spring launcher kind of mechanism. Some pieces here. Looks like part of a leg. Another part of a leg. There's where the cannons are going to go. A big sword, which I'm kind of happy to see is in one piece. Alright. Feet and various other parts. Okay, so it looks like that's it. So somehow this box comes apart. Kind of an odd way to put things together. Okay. So these are the instructions for everything, which is kind of nice. So I don't know how well these are going to go together, but I think what I'll do is I will pause it here. I will get this part put together and then come back and kind of look at it, and then do the next part and the next part, and then try and get everything together. So I'll be back in a few minutes. Alright, so I'm back after some construction here, and I've got the basic mini city mode that they do together. Here is mini Power Glide, whose chest and head there, that gray piece, is so small I almost threw it away with the sprues. Looks to transform him. You just yank his arms off and reattach. Pretty simple. Kind of cool that he's included. You know, the big cities always look better with a few mini bots, but there's a little mini glide. And then of course we've got the city mode here, which is pretty much a leg and an arm stuck together. It does have the shin cannons and of course the big sword. And I have not put any stickers on yet, so I still have those. But I thought I would show you this one, and then I'm going to get the stickers on and show a little update. Okay, and then just a quick look at this one with the stickers on here. And of course they're all crooked because I can't put stickers on to save my life. And this is the one side has a spring built in here so that you can actually launch mini bots. So you can put Power Glide up here. Can I get back out of the way? Hit the button. And he flies off to adventure. So there you go, that is kit 1. I'm gonna, of course, put a pause on things and get the next set open here, and I'll be back in a few minutes. Alright, so here's the next kit open. Get it out of its baggie here and see what we've got. Alright, more stickers. Let's see here. Legs and part of the leg, part of the arm ramp, and part of the head. So we must have Cerberus in here. Oh, some of the sprues are actually clipped together here to hold things together. It looks like this one's got Cerberus in it. Arm cannons, and of course for the cage on the other part of the leg. Main leg structure. Foot and assorted arm pieces. So I will get everything kind of off of this one. I think it's very cool that they made a fortress this size that still actually has his Cerberus unit. Yeah, I expected something this small, them just to kind of mold a simple little piece and then just call it good. But the fact that we've actually got a transforming Cerberus is pretty cool. There we go. Get everything loose here. And I got this piece. I got all 3 pieces off of TF Source because they will actually order it as a complete kit, so you know you have an actual Fortress Maximus and not a few pieces of this and a piece of that, and you have to buy random kits to get everything together to buy them, or you know, to get a complete one. So if you decide you want to get one of these, I would recommend you go out there. Alright, come off here. And of course, I'm just putting it together to play with it. I'll probably go back later on and try and get some of the flash and stuff off the pieces. I just was really curious about how this piece was going to be, so I'm just kind of getting through it. Now I noticed some of these pieces are so small that I've actually mistaken them for part of the sprue. So if you do get one of these, be careful with what you're looking at here. Make sure you don't accidentally throw away a piece of Power Glide or one of the mini bots, or something that could be quite important for the completed robot. Alright. And this does feel like it's a pretty solid piece of plastic, so I mean, it's not like they cheaped out on this either. I mean, I've seen a lot of people review these kits before, but like I said, this is my first one, so it's kind of interesting, and thought it'd be fun to play with. So again, I'm going to do a quick pause and get this assembled, and then I will be back and take a look at the completed unit. Alright, so here's the second kit put together. They just kind of put them into these really kind of weird, I don't know what you call it, like city things, I guess. And I guess just for random, in case you buy one kit, you can at least pretend you have something going on. And it did come with the mini Cerberus, which I got his chest sticker on. Wrong, but, you know, never claimed to be good at stickers. He is fully transformable here. Bend that over. And flip up the little visor. And there's a Fort Max head. So that is the second kit. So far pretty cool. Then I guess I am going to go and get the third one out here. Well, I'll just keep you on camera while I do that. Why not? Instead of stopping and starting all the time, I can at least show you this before I construct things. Amazingly enough, more stickers. See, it looks like hip cannons and other pieces, ramps. Pretty much the back and the front. Like the hip pieces and the center torso and guns. Alright, so there's part 3. So I'm going to get to work on this and I will be back and we'll assemble a Fort Max. Alright, so here we go, back again. After some construction and sticker application, we've got all 3 pieces completed and we're ready for the construction to begin. So here's the central tower, which is pretty much the entire torso of Fortress and his guns. Mini wind charger, which he's okay. He transforms like his G1 self, which is kind of cool, but he just, yeah, mine I think broke when I was putting them together, and he just does not hold together very well. So that's kind of a shame, but you know, what can you do? He's so tiny anyway. I mean, you know, thumbnail, car, you know. Anyway, so let's move on to getting the big bot together. Alright, so first off, we're going to take this one. Let's see if I can move the camera up a little bit. There we go. Move that, and it's a leg. Take this piece here, move that, remove that. And it's a leg. Okay, so in here, there are these inner pieces that need to come out on both sides. There. Of course, torso, if you've ever owned Fort Max, you know what to do. Remove his guns. Split the tower. And there are actual pegs back here that do hold these together, so I was fairly impressed with that. Alright, and then peg, hole. And he's already gone out of frame. Alright, that's okay. So we got ramp, arm, pegs, and of course ramp, arm. There we go. Looks incredibly dark on the camera, and yet I've got a huge light right here reflecting, so I don't know what's going on. Let's try putting this and see if it helps any. Sorry about this, but like I said, we're experimenting. Really sure that's helping much, but I'm trying to push through here. Sorry, arm, peg, and of course arm and peg. There we go. And of course, Cerebros. And he plugs in there pretty well. I can pick up the whole robot by the head. Gun. And sword. And then storage for the other gun back here. And that is the completed fortress. The light cannons do come up if you have fingernails, so it's easier. The flaps on the arms do open so that you can pull out the well, you can pull out the flaps, but you can't, you know, actually pull up guns because they're just kind of molded in place. And that is Fortress, who is, of course, in no matter what form he is, seems to be too big to fit into frame. Alright, real quick, we'll just see if we can transform him here. Alright. See how this goes. It's actually been a while since I've transformed my regular Fort Max. Get this gun off. Oh, you know what? Hip first. Oops. Oh, you know, and I am horribly not even in frame. I apologize for that. Looks like about as good as it gets back there, so that is city mode. There you go, it actually does have the working jail cell and a ramp. And then this does fold up, and there is like a little lever back here that you can use to launch mini bots. And I close that back up. So there you go. Pretty cool. I have to say they've actually fit quite a bit of little stuff in here just for a tiny little fortress. Let's see. I believe this will fold out. And I believe there's even room in here for Cerebros to do this little communications thing. Yep. So you can plug him in there and have a communication center. There we go. Let's see if we can just continue this on to Starship Mode. Alright. Get this out. Let's see. Here we go. Space Battleship Mode. I have to say my fortress was missing the arm ramps and everything, so I don't know in this mode if this middle piece, I will assume, must have to stay open. To be honest with you, I'm not sure which way is the front. Probably this is the front. But anyway, he does all three modes. Pretty cool. So I have to say I'm fairly impressed with them for, you know, a little plastic model kit here. Fitting all this into it. Getting Fortress opened up here and into his super kill Decepticon mode. Get all his guns showing. We can just kind of show everything together before we end. I want to thank you all for watching. You know, we're always experimenting, trying things, different things, so if you like what you see, make sure you give us a comment or a subscription. Just let us know we're on the right track here. Like I said, we're always looking for input. If you like what we're doing, let us know so we know to continue or to change things around. Like I said, today I'm trying out a new light we've got to try and see what we can do here. Well, it seems to have made everything blue, so I don't know if it was much of a success, but alright, so here is Fortress, Kabaya Fortress in his super battle mode. So you can see he's got his hip cannons out, arm portals open with little guns, his big rifle, sword, shin cannons, and there you go. And then real quick, just as a size comparison, let me put mini Power Glide into his robot mode. Okay, there we go. There's mini Power Glide, which is probably about the size of probably a little bit bigger than a mini bot to the original Fortress. Let's see, I don't think I've got anything really good for a size comparison available. Let's see, I've got a GoBot here I can use. So we know about how big GoBots are in comparison to most G1 Transformers. So, here we go, little GoBot. See, about knee high. Alright, so there we go. That's everything together. A big look at a really small big kit. Really big small kit. Whichever way you want to look at it. But anyway, thank you for watching. And we'll see you next time.